Welcome to the audiobook of Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. This transformative book will guide you on a journey of self-discovery, empowering you to take control of your life and achieve your deepest desires. Through practical strategies, inspiring stories, and actionable steps, Tony Robbins reveals the secrets to unlocking your full potential. Get ready to awaken your inner giant and embark on a path to lasting success and fulfillment. Chapter 1. Dreams of Destiny. Have you ever had a dream, a vision of what your life could be? A dream that inspires you, fills you with energy, and motivates you to keep going, no matter the obstacles. This is the starting point for all significant change in our lives. The power of a clear and passionate dream. The power of a dream. We are all born with unlimited potential, but we often get trapped in routines that prevent us from reaching that potential. We settle for less than what we are capable of being, doing, and having. The truth is, life can be a rich and fulfilling experience, but only if we are willing to dream big and take action to make those dreams a reality. To start, I want you to close your eyes and imagine living your ideal life. Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you with? How do you feel? This exercise is not just a fantasy. It is a powerful tool to awaken your inner giant. Your imagination is the workshop of your mind, and what you create there can become your reality. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't often lies not in talent, resources, or opportunity, but in the clarity and intensity of the dream. How big are you willing to dream? How committed are you to making those dreams come true? The first key to awakening your inner giant is to have a clear and powerful vision of what you desire. Dream big. Most people don't achieve their dreams not because they are impossible, but because they never dare to dream big enough. We limit ourselves by fear of failure, doubts, and the opinions of others. But what if you let go of those fears and allowed yourself to dream without limits? Visualize your ideal life in full detail. Don't worry about the how. Just focus on the what. What do you truly want? What would make you feel fulfilled and accomplished? This is your first step towards awakening your inner giant. Write down your vision. Detail every aspect of your ideal life. Clarity is power, and the more specific you are about what you want, the easier it will be for your mind to find ways to achieve it. Remember, what the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Set clear goals. Once you have a clear vision of your dream, it's time to translate it into specific and measurable goals. Without clear goals, dreams remain just fantasies. You need a concrete action plan to turn your dreams into reality. Define your goals in detail. For example, if your dream is to have optimal health, set specific goals like, I will lose 10 kilograms in the next 3 months, or, I will run a marathon next year. These goals provide you with a clear path to follow and keep you focused and motivated. Your goals should be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This not only gives you a clear roadmap but also allows you to track your progress and adjust your strategy as needed. The key to setting effective goals is to break them down into manageable steps. Every big dream can be broken down into smaller, achievable goals. This allows you to maintain motivation and momentum as you celebrate small successes on your way to your ultimate goal. Take constant action. The third step is perhaps the most important. Take constant and determined action. It's not enough to dream and plan. You need to act. And not just once, but every day. Consistency and persistence are key to achieving anything in life. Every day, do something that brings you closer to your goals. It can be something small, but make sure you do it every day. These small steps, when added together, will lead you to your final destination. Remember, it's not about doing perfect things, but about doing progressive things. Constant action creates momentum. As you start to see results, even small ones, your confidence grows, which in turn motivates you to keep going. This positive spiral is essential to stay on the path to your dreams. An important aspect of action is flexibility. Not all actions will lead to immediate success, and you may need to adjust your approach. Learn from each experience, adjust your strategy, and keep moving forward. The ability to adapt and persevere in the face of challenges is what will ultimately determine your success. Inspirational stories. To illustrate these principles, consider the story of Sylvester Stallone. Before achieving fame with Rocky, Stallone was a struggling actor with big dreams. He wrote the script for Rocky during a time of extreme financial hardship. He offered to sell the script with the condition that he would play the lead role. He faced numerous rejections, but his vision and determination never wavered. Eventually, his persistence paid off, and Rocky became a huge success, changing his life forever. Another example is Oprah Winfrey, who overcame a childhood of poverty and abuse to become one of the most powerful and influential women in the world. Her ability to dream big, set clear goals, and take constant action led her to achieve levels of success that few could have imagined. Chapter 2. Decisions. The path to power. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your decisions. Every decision you make, no matter how small or large, impacts your future. Decisions are not just about big events in your life. Every day we make decisions that shape our reality. From what to eat for breakfast to how to react to a challenge, our decisions are the tools with which we sculpt our lives. The power of decisions. Decisions have the power to change the course of your life in an instant. Think of a moment in your life where a decision changed everything. It might have been choosing a career, a relationship, or even deciding to move to a new city. In that moment, your life took a different direction. This is the power of a decision. Decisions are the bridge between your dreams and your reality. Without decisions, dreams remain in the realm of fantasy. The decision to act on your dreams is what makes them come true. But not all decisions are conscious. Often, the most important decisions in our lives are made unconsciously, based on habits and learned patterns. Conscious versus unconscious decisions. Unconscious decisions are those we make without thinking, based on our habits and conditioning. For example, the way you react to stress might be an unconscious decision based on how you were conditioned in your childhood. These decisions can be helpful or limiting, depending on how they were formed. On the other hand, conscious decisions are those we make with full awareness and deliberation. They are the decisions we make after considering our options and their possible consequences. These decisions are incredibly powerful because they are made from a place of awareness and control. To make more conscious decisions, it is crucial to be present and aware of your thoughts and emotions. Practices such as meditation and mindfulness can help you develop this skill. The more aware you are of your internal processes, the more power you have to make decisions that align with your true desires and values. The decision strategy. Tony Robbins teaches that there is a strategy for making effective decisions. This strategy involves asking yourself 3 key questions. What do I really want? This question helps you clarify your true desires. Don't settle for superficial answers. Dig deep until you reach the essence of what you really want. What is preventing me from achieving it? Identify the obstacles that are holding you back. These can be external, circumstances, people, or internal, fears, limiting beliefs. What actions do I need to take to overcome these obstacles and achieve my goal? This is the part where you design your action plan. Make sure your actions are specific, measurable, and achievable. The key to this strategy is action. Once you have clarity about what you want and the obstacles you need to overcome, you must take immediate action. Don't wait for conditions to be perfect. Start with what you have and adjust your plan along the way. Commitment and persistence. Effective decisions require unwavering commitment. It's not enough to decide something. You must commit to following through, no matter the challenges you face. This commitment is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who only dream. Persistence is another crucial component. Effective decisions rarely lead to immediate results. They require time, effort, and a willingness to persist despite setbacks. History is full of examples of people who achieved great things simply because they refused to give up. In summary, your decisions are the tools with which you sculpt your life. Learn to make more conscious and committed decisions, and you will see how your life begins to transform in the direction of your dreams. Chapter 3. The force that shapes our lives. In life, we cannot always control the events that happen to us, but we can control how we respond to them. This is the force that truly shapes our lives, our ability to choose our responses. The beliefs we hold, the emotions we feel, and the actions we take in response to life's events ultimately determine our quality of life. The influence of beliefs. Our beliefs are like lenses through which we view the world. They shape our perception of reality and, ultimately, our actions. Beliefs can empower us or limit us, depending on their nature. For example, a person who believes they can achieve anything they set their mind to will be more willing to take risks and pursue their dreams. Conversely, a person who believes they will always fail will avoid challenges and settle for less. Beliefs are not necessarily the truth. They are simply interpretations we have accepted as reality. These interpretations can be formed by past experiences, influences from others, or even random events. The good news is that we can change our beliefs if we recognize that they are not serving us. To change a limiting belief, you first need to identify it. Ask yourself what beliefs you have about yourself, others, and the world that might be limiting you. Then, challenge these beliefs by questioning their validity. Look for evidence to the contrary and start adopting new, empowering beliefs. The role of emotions. Emotions are the driving force behind our actions. When we feel positive emotions like enthusiasm, love, and joy, we are more inclined to take actions that bring us closer to our dreams. Conversely, negative emotions like fear, anger, and sadness can paralyze us and keep us stuck in destructive patterns. It's important to learn to manage our emotions so we can use them to our advantage. One useful technique is cognitive restructuring, which involves changing the way we interpret events to alter our emotions. For example, instead of seeing a setback as a failure, you could see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Another technique is emotional regulation, which includes practices like meditation, deep breathing, and physical exercise. These practices can help reduce stress and maintain an emotional balance, allowing you to make more effective decisions and act with greater clarity. Actions that transform. Beliefs and emotions influence our actions, but ultimately, it is our actions that create tangible results in our lives. Taking action is the crucial step that turns ideas and desires into reality. Without action, beliefs and emotions are just unrealized potential. To take effective actions, it's essential to set a clear and specific plan. Define the steps you need to take to achieve your goals and establish a timeline for doing so. Consistency is key. Small daily actions can lead to significant results over time. Remember that not all actions will lead to immediate success. There will be challenges and setbacks along the way. The important thing is to maintain perseverance and be willing to adjust your approach as needed. Every action provides valuable feedback that you can use to improve your strategy and get closer to your goals. Inspirational examples. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before becoming one of the most successful authors in the world, Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers. Her belief in her ability to tell a powerful story and her persistence in continuing to try eventually led to success. Her daily actions of writing and improving her work, despite rejections, transformed her life and the lives of millions of readers around the world. Another example is Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison for fighting against apartheid in South Africa. Despite adverse conditions, he maintained his belief in justice and equality. His emotions of hope and determination drove him to continue his struggle. Ultimately, his actions and leadership led to the end of apartheid and made him a global symbol of resistance and reconciliation. Chapter 4. The Master Key to Changing Your Life. If there is one master key to changing your life, it is this: change what you demand of yourself. Every significant change in your life begins with a firm decision and an unwavering commitment to raise your standards. It's not just about wanting something more or better. It's about deciding that you will accept nothing less. Raising your standards. Your standards are the minimum expectations you have for yourself. These expectations determine what you will tolerate and what you will reject in your life. To achieve lasting change, you need to raise your standards. This means not settling for anything less than what you truly desire and deserve. For example, if you want to improve your health, you must decide that you will not accept a mediocre physical condition. You must commit to adopting healthy habits and maintaining an optimal level of fitness. This decision to raise your standards must be unwavering, no matter the challenges you face. Changing your limiting beliefs. The beliefs you hold about yourself and the world are powerful. They can empower you or limit you. If you want to change your life, you need to examine and change your limiting beliefs. These beliefs are often deeply rooted and can be challenging to identify and change. One effective way to change your limiting beliefs is to question them and replace them with empowering beliefs. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have to support this belief? Is this belief really true? How would I feel and act if I didn't have this limiting belief? Then, adopt beliefs that support you on your path to success. To reinforce your new beliefs, repeat them daily and look for opportunities to act according to them. The more you practice living according to your empowering beliefs, the more ingrained they will become in your mind and the more natural your actions will be. Making powerful decisions. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your decisions. Every decision you make, no matter how small or large, impacts your future. Decisions are not just about big events in your life. Every day we make decisions that shape our reality. Powerful decisions are those that are aligned with your raised standards and empowering beliefs. To make powerful decisions, you need to be present and aware of your thoughts and emotions. The practice of meditation and mindfulness can help you develop this skill. The more aware you are of your internal processes, the more power you have to make decisions that align with your true desires and values. Taking immediate action. Change doesn't happen just because you decide something. It happens because you act on that decision. Immediate action is crucial to transforming your life. Once you decide to raise your standards and change your limiting beliefs, you need to take immediate and consistent action. Immediate action creates momentum. As you begin to see results, even small ones, your confidence increases, which in turn motivates you to continue. This positive spiral is essential to keep you on the path to your dreams. Inspirational stories. Consider the story of Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi decided that he would not tolerate the injustice and oppression of British rule in India. He raised his standards and committed to fighting for freedom and justice. His empowering beliefs and powerful decisions led him to lead a movement of non-violent resistance that ultimately resulted in India's independence. Another example is Michael Jordan, considered one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Jordan decided that he would accept nothing less than excellence. He raised his standards and worked tirelessly to become the best. His empowering beliefs and constant action led him to achieve unprecedented levels of success in his career. Chapter 5. Creating a future with meaning. Everyone desires a life that has meaning, one that fills us with purpose and satisfaction. Creating a future with meaning is not just about achieving material goals. It's about finding and living according to your deepest purpose. Discovering your purpose. Your purpose is the reason why you do what you do. It is what motivates you to get up every morning and keep going, even when things get tough. Discovering your purpose can be a deep and transformative process. It's not something you will necessarily find immediately, but it's something you can explore and develop over time. To discover your purpose, start by reflecting on what you are passionate about and what energizes you. What activities make you lose track of time? What subjects deeply interest you? What problems do you feel called to solve? The answers to these questions can give you clues about your purpose. Living your purpose. Once you discover your purpose, the next step is to live according to it. This means aligning your daily actions and decisions with your purpose. Living your purpose is not always easy. It may require sacrifices and facing challenges. But it is the key to a life filled with meaning and satisfaction. To live your purpose, you need to set goals that are aligned with it. These goals will provide you with a sense of direction and help you stay focused. It is also important to surround yourself with people who support and inspire you. Community and social support are crucial to keeping you motivated and committed. Creating a legacy. Creating a future with meaning also involves thinking about the impact you want to have on the world. What legacy do you want to leave? How do you want to be remembered? These questions can help you develop a broader and long-term vision for your life. Your legacy does not have to be something grand or monumental. It can be as simple as positively influencing the lives of those around you. What matters is that you feel fulfilled with the impact you have had and that your life has been a reflection of your values and purpose. Taking meaningful action. Meaningful action is the key to creating a future with meaning. It's not enough to have a purpose and set goals. You need to take consistent and deliberate action to live according to your purpose. Meaningful action is aligned with your values and contributes to your purpose. Meaningful action also involves being mindful of how you use your time and energy. Regularly evaluate your activities and decide if they're contributing to your purpose or distracting you from it. Life is too short to spend time and energy on things that do not have meaning for you. Inspirational examples. Consider the story of Nelson Mandela. Mandela dedicated his life to fighting against apartheid and for justice and equality in South Africa. His purpose and commitment to the cause led him to face numerous challenges, including 27 years in prison. However, his legacy of peace and reconciliation continues to inspire people around the world. Another example is Jane Goodall, who has dedicated her life to the research and conservation of chimpanzees. Her passion for animals and commitment to conservation have had a significant impact on the world. Goodall has not only contributed to science, but also inspired generations to care for and protect our planet. Exercise. Creating a meaningful future. To help you create a future with meaning, try this exercise. Discover your purpose. Reflect on what you are passionate about and what energizes you. Write down your thoughts and feelings. Set purpose-aligned goals. Define goals that reflect your purpose and develop a plan to achieve them. Take meaningful action. Identify daily actions that contribute to your purpose and commit to them. Create a legacy. Think about the impact you want to have on the world and how you can start building your legacy today. Chapter 6. The Ultimate Vocabulary. The words we use have incredible power to shape our experience and perception of the world. Our vocabulary not only reflects our thoughts and emotions, but also influences and reinforces them. Learning to choose our words carefully and use them effectively can transform our lives significantly. The power of words. The words we use daily have a direct impact on how we feel and how we interpret our experiences. For example, describing a situation as challenging instead of impossible can completely change our perspective and willingness to act. Words create our reality, and by choosing words that empower instead of words that limit, we can change our life experience. Additionally, the words we use to describe our emotions can intensify or diminish those emotions. Using words like infuriated instead of upset can increase the intensity of our anger, while words like uncomfortable instead of terrified can reduce the intensity of fear. Learning to be mindful of our vocabulary and choosing words that support us is a powerful tool for personal growth. Changing your vocabulary. To change your life, start by changing your vocabulary. Here are some steps to begin. Identify limiting words. Take note of the words you use regularly that limit you or make you feel negative. These might include words like difficult, impossible, horrible, etc. Replace with empowering words. Find alternatives for these limiting words that are more empowering and positive. For example, instead of difficult, you can use challenging. Instead of impossible, you can use demanding. Practice consciously. Each time you catch yourself using a limiting word, pause and replace it with an empowering word. This requires practice and awareness, but over time it will become a habit. Use motivating words. Adopt a vocabulary that inspires and motivates you. Words like exciting, opportunity, and learning can help you maintain a positive and growth-oriented mindset. Practical exercise. Here is an exercise to help you transform your vocabulary. Make a list. Write a list of words you use regularly to describe your experiences and emotions. Evaluate. Review each word and evaluate whether it is limiting or empowering. Replace. For each limiting word, find at least 2 alternative words that are more empowering. Practice. Commit to using the new words for a week and observe how your perspective and emotions change. Example of vocabulary transformation. Imagine you have the habit of describing your work as exhausting. Every time you use this word, you reinforce the feeling of tiredness and lack of energy. If you decide to replace exhausting With challenging or interesting, you can change your perception of work. Challenging suggests that you have the capacity to overcome obstacles, while interesting implies that there is something positive and engaging in the situation. By changing your vocabulary, you change your focus and emotional experience. This small change can have a significant impact on your daily life. Chapter 7. The metaphors of your life. Metaphors are a fundamental part of how we think and communicate. They are powerful tools that help us understand and make sense of our experiences. The metaphors we choose can influence our perception and behavior profoundly. By changing the metaphors we use, we can change our lives. The influence of metaphors. Metaphors are symbolic representations that we use to describe our experiences and emotions. For example, we might say that life is a roller coaster to describe emotional ups and downs. This metaphor can create an expectation of instability and lack of control. On the other hand, if we say that life is a journey, we can see our experiences as a series of stages and learning opportunities. Metaphors not only describe our reality, they also shape it. By choosing empowering metaphors, we can change the way we view the world and our responses to challenges. Identifying limiting metaphors. The first step to changing the metaphors of your life is to identify those that are limiting you. Ask yourself, what metaphors do I use to describe my life, my relationships, my work, etc.? Do these metaphors empower me or limit me? Write down the metaphors you use regularly and evaluate how they make you feel and act. For example, if describing your work as a prison makes you feel trapped and unmotivated, this is a limiting metaphor that you need to change. Creating empowering metaphors. Once you have identified the limiting metaphors, it's time to replace them with empowering metaphors. Here are some examples. Instead of life is a struggle, you could say life is an adventure. Instead of I'm at the bottom of the pit, you could say I'm at a turning point. Instead of I'm swimming against the current, you could say I'm navigating a challenging river. These new metaphors can help you see your experiences in a more positive and constructive light. Practical exercise. To help you transform the metaphors of your life, try the following exercise. Make a list. Write down the metaphors you use regularly to describe different aspects of your life. Evaluate. Review each metaphor and evaluate whether it is limiting or empowering. Replace. For each limiting metaphor, find an empowering alternative. Practice. Start using the new metaphors in your daily language and observe how your perspective and emotions change. Metaphors in action. Consider how different metaphors can influence your approach to a goal. If you see reaching a goal as climbing a mountain, you might feel overwhelmed by the difficulty and height of the challenge. However, if you see reaching a goal as taking a journey, you might focus on enjoying each step of the way, learning from each experience, and appreciating the process as much as the destination. Metaphors are powerful because they simplify and shape our complex experiences. By consciously choosing metaphors that empower you, you can transform your life in significant ways. Chapter 8. The power of questions. Questions have an incredible power to direct our focus, change our perspectives, and shape our decisions. The quality of your life is directly related to the quality of the questions you ask yourself. The right questions can open you to new possibilities, while the wrong questions can keep you stuck in problems and limitations. The power of questions. Questions act as an internal guide that directs your focus and determines what you concentrate on. For example, if you constantly ask yourself, "Why does this always happen to me?" you are focusing on problems and limitations. On the other hand, if you ask yourself, "What can I learn from this situation?" you are directing your focus towards growth and solution. Questions also influence your emotions. Questions like, "What excites me the most right now?" can generate feelings of enthusiasm and motivation, while questions like, "Why am I so stressed?" can intensify negative feelings. Empowering questions. To use the power of questions to your advantage, it is essential to formulate empowering questions that help you focus on solutions, opportunities, and growth. Here are some empowering questions you can start asking yourself. What can I learn from this experience? This question helps you see every situation as an opportunity to grow and learn. What is the best thing I can do right now? This question focuses you on positive and constructive actions. How can I improve this situation? This question directs you towards problem solving and continuous improvement. What excites me the most right now? This question helps you connect with your passions and motivations. What can I do today to get closer to my goals? This question keeps you focused on your objectives and motivates you to take action. The practice of asking questions. Asking empowering questions is not just a mental exercise. It is a daily practice that can transform your life. Every morning, take a few minutes to reflect on your empowering questions. Write them down and answer them sincerely. This practice can help you start your day with a positive and action-oriented focus. You can also use empowering questions throughout the day, especially when facing challenges or moments of uncertainty. Instead of letting your thoughts drift towards the negative, redirect them by asking questions that help you find solutions and maintain a positive perspective. Questions for personal growth. In addition to daily empowering questions, you can formulate specific questions for your personal growth and development. Here are some questions that can help you deepen your self-knowledge and identify areas for improvement. What are my most important values and how am I living them? What skills do I need to develop to achieve my goals? What habits are holding me back and how can I change them? What relationships are most important to me and how can I strengthen them? What would I like to achieve in the next 5 years and what is my plan to do so? These questions will help you reflect on your life, identify areas for growth, and develop an action plan to achieve your objectives. The importance of answers. Questions are powerful, but the answers you give yourself are equally important. Be honest and sincere in your answers. Sometimes, this can be uncomfortable, but it is essential for your growth. Do not settle for superficial answers. Go deeper and seek the truth in each answer. If you find that your answers are limited by negative beliefs or emotions, reframe your questions to challenge those limitations. The continuous practice of asking and answering empowering questions will allow you to develop a growth mindset and a life full of possibilities. Chapter 9. The 10 Emotions of Power. Emotions are the fuel that drives our actions. They are the driving force behind our decisions and determine the quality of our lives. To live a full and successful life, it is essential to learn how to manage our emotions effectively and to cultivate those that empower us. 1. Love and warmth. Love is the most powerful and transformative emotion. When you feel love and warmth, you not only feel good, but you also create a positive and nurturing atmosphere around you. Expressing love and warmth to others can improve your relationships and attract more love into your life. 2. Appreciation and gratitude. Gratitude has an immediate positive effect on your emotional state. When you appreciate what you have and express gratitude, you shift your focus from what is lacking in your life to what is present and valuable. Gratitude can also improve your mental and physical health and increase your resilience. 3. Curiosity. Curiosity drives you to learn and grow. It keeps you open to new experiences and perspectives. When you cultivate curiosity, you become more adaptable and creative, and you can find innovative solutions to problems. 4. Enthusiasm and passion. Enthusiasm and passion are powerful motivators for action. When you feel enthusiastic about something, you are more motivated to act and pursue your goals. Passion provides you with the energy and drive needed to overcome obstacles and stay focused on your objectives. 5. Determination. Determination is the firmness of purpose and the willingness to keep going despite challenges. When you feel determined, you commit to achieving your goals and not giving up in the face of difficulties. Determination helps you persevere and stay focused on your objectives. 6. Flexibility.